While it's important to be mindful of your interactions with others, it's also crucial to remember that not everyone will like you. It's impossible to please everyone, and sometimes people's negative feelings may stem from their own issues rather than anything you've done. Number 1. Jealousy or envy. Jealousy and envy are two emotions that can often lead to negative feelings and behaviors. When someone achieves something that another desires, it can trigger feelings of jealousy or envy. Jealousy is often characterized by a fear of losing something valuable, while envy involves a desire to possess something that another person has. These emotions can manifest in various ways, from passive-aggressive behavior to outright hostility. It's important to recognize these emotions within oneself and to address them in a healthy manner, such as through communication or seeking support. Understanding the root causes of jealousy and envy can help individuals develop healthier coping mechanisms and build stronger relationships. Number 2. Misunderstanding or miscommunication. Misunderstandings and miscommunications can have a profound impact on relationships. When people fail to communicate effectively, their intentions can be misinterpreted, leading to resentment, animosity, and even the breakdown of relationships. A simple misunderstanding can escalate into a full-blown conflict if not addressed promptly. It is essential to practice active listening, seek clarification, and communicate openly and honestly to prevent misunderstandings from occurring. By fostering open communication and understanding, individuals can build stronger and more meaningful relationships. Number 3. Projection. Projection is a common defense mechanism that involves attributing one's own negative thoughts or feelings onto others. When individuals are unable to acknowledge or deal with their own internal conflicts, they may project them onto others as a way to avoid facing their own issues. This can lead to negative emotions and behaviors towards the projected target. For example, someone who is feeling insecure about their own abilities may project their insecurities onto others by accusing them of being incompetent. It is important to recognize when projection is occurring and to address the underlying issues that are causing it. By understanding the nature of projection, individuals can develop healthier coping mechanisms and improve their relationships with others. Number 4. Past experiences. Past experiences can have a lasting impact on our relationships and interactions with others. Negative encounters can leave a deep emotional scar, influencing our perceptions and behaviors. When individuals have had a negative interaction with someone in the past, they may carry that baggage forward, unconsciously projecting their past experiences onto future interactions. This can lead to mistrust, resentment, or avoidance. It is important to recognize the influence of past experiences on our relationships and to work through any unresolved issues. By addressing the underlying causes of negative emotions, individuals can break free from the cycle of past trauma and build healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Number 5. Differing values or beliefs. The clash of values, differing values and beliefs can create significant challenges in interpersonal relationships. When people hold fundamentally different worldviews, it can be difficult to find common ground or understand each other's perspectives. These differences can lead to misunderstandings, disagreements, and even conflict. While it's important to acknowledge and respect individual differences, it's also essential to find ways to communicate effectively and bridge the gaps between differing viewpoints. Open-mindedness, empathy, and a willingness to learn from others can help individuals navigate these challenges and build stronger relationships. Number 6. Unresolved conflicts. The lingering effects of unresolved conflicts. Unresolved conflicts can have a detrimental impact on relationships, leaving a lingering sense of bitterness and resentment. When disagreements are left unaddressed, they can fester and grow over time, leading to negative emotions and behaviors. These unresolved issues can create a toxic environment, hindering communication and preventing individuals from moving forward. It is important to address conflicts directly and honestly, seeking to find common ground and resolve the underlying issues. By addressing conflicts proactively, individuals can prevent them from escalating and maintain healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Number 7. Personal issues. The impact of personal issues. Sometimes people's negative feelings towards you may be rooted in their own personal issues or problems that have nothing to do with you. These internal struggles can manifest as outward hostility or resentment, even when there is no apparent reason for it. For example, someone who is dealing with stress, anxiety, or depression may project their negative emotions onto others, leading to unnecessary conflict. It's important to remember that people's behavior is often influenced by a complex interplay of factors, including their own personal experiences, emotions, and mental health. When faced with someone's negativity, it's crucial to try to understand the underlying causes and avoid taking their behavior personally. By maintaining empathy and compassion, individuals can navigate these challenging situations with grace and avoid unnecessary conflict. Number 8. Unhealthy social dynamics. In certain social groups, subtle dynamics and power struggles can create a toxic environment where negative feelings towards certain individuals fester. These hidden currents often operate beneath the surface, influencing interactions, alliances, and social hierarchies. For instance, a group leader may exert undue control, leading to resentment and jealousy among members who feel marginalized or excluded. Cliques or factions can form, creating a us versus them mentality that can breed animosity and prejudice. Additionally, unspoken social rules or expectations can make it difficult for individuals to fit in, leading to feelings of isolation and rejection. These underlying dynamics can have a profound impact on the overall health and well-being of a social group, as negative feelings can erode trust, cooperation, and a sense of community. Number 9. Perceived superiority. Perceived superiority can be a significant barrier to positive relationships. Individuals come across as arrogant or condescending. They often alienate others by conveying a sense of entitlement and disregard for their feelings or opinions. This behavior can be rooted in a deep-seated insecurity or a desire to maintain a sense of control. However, the outward manifestation of superiority can be highly off-putting, leading to feelings of resentment, jealousy, and even hostility. One of the most common ways that perceived superiority manifests itself is through condescending language or behavior. This can involve talking down to others, making snide remarks, or dismissing their ideas or opinions. Such behavior can make others feel belittled, humiliated, and undervalued. It can also create a hostile environment where people are afraid to speak their minds or express themselves freely. In addition to condescending language and behavior, perceived superiority can also manifest itself through excessive boasting or bragging. People who are overly confident or self-absorbed can come across as arrogant and entitled. This can make others feel jealous, resentful, or even intimidated. It can also create a social dynamic where people are reluctant to interact with the individual who is perceived as superior. Ultimately, perceived superiority can have a negative impact on relationships and social interactions. By being aware of the ways in which perceived superiority can manifest itself, and by working to cultivate humility, empathy, and respect for others, it is possible to build stronger, more meaningful connections. It's important to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being when dealing with individuals who are projecting their negative emotions onto you. If their behavior is consistently harmful or abusive, it may be necessary to limit or end the relationship. Remember, you are not responsible for other people's feelings or behaviors. By focusing on your own mental health and well-being, you can create a more positive and fulfilling life. If you're concerned about someone's negative feelings towards you, it might be helpful to try to understand their perspective and communicate openly and honestly with them. However, it's important to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being.